Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is TWiT.
Audio bandwidth for the Daily Giz Wiz is provided by AOL Music and Spinner.com, where you can get free MP3s, exclusive interviews, and more. Video bandwidth for the Daily Giz Wiz is provided by Cashfly at CACHEFLY.com. It's time for the Daily Giz Wiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1122 for Tuesday, June 29th, 2010, the Weber Q100. The Daily Giz Wiz is brought to you by GoToMeeting. Bring people across the country or around the world together with web conferencing that's the best of the best. GoToMeeting. For your free 30-day trial, visit GoToMeeting.com/GizWiz.
And now, get ready for Dick.
Hey, it's Dick DeBartolo, Mad's maddest writer, and the Giz Wiz. One day of the week, we depend on Leo Laporte to find something exciting. And now, after 1,000 episodes, the most exciting Turn the Table Tuesday ever!
Leo looks under his desk to find some crap to share. Dick says, put the spork away. It's Turn the Table Tuesday.
Hello, Dick. How are you? How are you? How are you?
I'm great, Leo. How are you?
I'm very, very well. You kind of put me on the spot saying that after 1,000 episodes, this is the best Turn the Table Tuesday ever. I'm not sure.
But I know you won't let me down because you just are that kind of a genius.
Well,
to be frank, 24 hours ago, you didn't have a gadget.
I didn't have one 5 minutes ago, to be doubly
Okay.
frank.
Oh, okay.
And then somebody said, well, look at your Amazon recent orders. Surely there's something there. And yeah, now I have about 800 gadgets.
Oh, okay.
But now, remember, we've done 1,122 episodes. Of those, only 1 in 5 are Turn the Table Tuesday. So, in fact, according to my careful calculations, that means I have only done 12 Turn the Table Tuesdays.
Oh, okay. Okay, so what you're saying is it doesn't have to be that good because there are so few? Is this
The standard is low.
Mm-hmm.
Low.
Okay.
Actually,
Right.
you declared the beginning of this week this to be travel week.
Yes.
And I declared the beginning of this week to be summer. So
Okay.
Because summer, we're recording this at summer solstice, the longest day of the year.
Summer saltines.
Summer saltines.
I know.
Yep.
Right.
So I thought, what if I could combine something that has to do with travel with something that has to do with summer? And what is more summer than a barbecue? And what is better than a travel barbecue?
How many episodes have we done? 1,121 other gadgets.
All right. No. This is, now, do you know, you probably know about, do you barbecue? Do you cook outdoors with flame?
No,
Never?
I do not.
You're not a barbecuer. I guess it's probably something in New York. They don't barbecue.
Yeah, when I first moved in here, I barbecued a few times, and everybody likes to be a comedian. Hey, what you cook? People you leaning out the window. Hey, man, one
Because you
medium
have to
rare
do
for
it
me.
on the street if you do it in New York.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Right.
Or the subway, and it's too much
It's embarrassing.
trouble.
And people who go in the subway to do their barbecue really are not welcome frequently. What are you doing
People
cooking
sometimes
here?
barbecue on a boat, which really freaks me out.
Yeah, because of the fire hazard.
Oh, yeah, you're barbecuing. Let me see you. So you're barbecuing on the back deck, and there's 500 gallons of gas right under that hatch.
Well,
Yeah.
here's what I would. This would be good for a boat. I got it for our 4th of July block party that we do every year. It's coming up.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm a fan of the Weber kettle. I don't know if you don't know barbecue, you may not know the Weber, but you've
I know
probably
the name
seen
Weber.
It.
because they're big.
WEBER. They make a lot of housewares, and they make a Weber kettle. It's a very famous barbecue. It's round. It has a round lid on top. In fact, it's people even use it to make their Christmas turkey. You can do so much with it. And one of the things that makes the Weber barbecue classic is you cook with the lid on and has some vent holes so air can get in, but the lid keeps it from flare-ups so that the flame, because you wouldn't know this, but when you barbecue, you really don't want flame to lick the food. You want the food to be heated but not flamed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And, I mean, you could use flame in appropriate winters, but generally you don't want flare-ups. So sometimes people will have a squirt bottle to put out the flame, but the Weber is great because you put the lid on and it keeps it from flaring up. It also can smoke it. In fact, the little Weber is called the Smoky Joe. If you put mesquite chips, moist mesquite chips on your charcoal. But now, I don't barbecue enough. You know, I used to have a charcoal grill, but the problem is you do use it once or twice, it rusts out, and then it's out in the backyard. And my backyard looks like a Weber kettle graveyard. There's 20 rusted out. So I decided I'm going to do something a little different this year. And I decided to get the Weber Q100 portable gas grill. So now this you could use on a boat because it doesn't use flame. It doesn't use hot charcoal briquettes. We bought a little Coleman gas canister, but you could also get the gas canisters they sell at the gas stations, liquid propane. And it just hooks right up to it. It's got a knob on the side that allows you to control the flame. There's no waiting for the flame to heat up. It does have the famous, has a famous Weber lid. It's a heavy cast iron lid that has the same properties as the kind of curved lid that the Weber kettle is famous for keeping the flare-ups down. A very nice cast iron. I was very impressed with heavy grill, and this thing is just fantastic. Now it's not very big, but it's big. It's kind of like a hibachi. It looks, in fact, a little bit like a hibachi. If you've ever used a hibachi, it's perfect for. You could get I would say you could get 6 ribeye steaks on there. You get a couple of whole bluefish on there, and it's big enough. You could get eight ears of corn on there. Certainly big enough for our family of 4 and even having some friends over. And I have to say,
it uses the 20-pound tanks or those little screw-in tanks.
It could use either.
Either.
Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. And I got a little screw-in thing, so it'd be very portable. And you can see, in fact, that in the illustration we're looking at Amazon.com, they've got a little screw-in.
I see.
Tank on
Yeah.
it. But you could also use the 20-pound, the Blue Rhino tanks that you get at the gas station if you were going to do a lot of cooking. So either one, it's got the valve on it, and it's got a very easy-to-use knob to control the speed, and it even has a push-button igniter, so you don't need to use matches, you don't need to use lighter fluid, you don't need to use newspaper. It's very economical, very easy to use, clean burning, and it gives great results. I've been very happy with this grill. We're going to bring, and it's portable. We're going to bring it along to the 4th of July party so we can grill up some hot dogs during the 4th of July.
Nice.
Yeah.
You could bring it out to CES and we can barbecue.
Well, barbecue, it's great
room
thinking.
service.
Barbecue for CES. This is actually a really nice little grill. I had the barbecue, the gas barbecue that looks like, a stove that, Bobby Flay would use, and it's got that lid.
They have one next door.
Yeah, the Sopranos version. But I've decided I'm going to simplify my life. I like gas. I have to say, not having the briquettes and the lighter fluid. I think it doesn't affect in my opinion, it doesn't affect the flavor at all, and it's just as much fun. But having gas just makes it a little bit easier. Cleanup is very easy.
And what does this cost?
I got it on now. The list price is $149. I got it on Amazon for $129. That's a little pricey. You can get a Smoky Joe or even a full-size Weber kettle for $100. But but I like the gas. I like the convenience of the gas. And I have to say, this is a nice, well-made, heavy construction. I think a very nice thing for the summer. And I've seen it if you shop around as little as $85. So you could definitely get a better deal. I just got it from Amazon because I knew it'd be easy to replace it. There's an optional cart. There's optional covers. There's lots of little things you can do to soup it up. But I have to say, I think this is a very nice grill for this. I've been very, very happy with it. It is the Weber Q100 mini grill. You complete me. So see there, I got summer in there, and I was able to get travel in a way in there.
No, you're amazing. You're absolutely amazing.
Yep. Got them both in there.
You did.
Now they show this in a house. I wouldn't recommend. In fact, I know you're not supposed to grill inside, but I bet you if you were careful, you could grill on the boat because there is, there's an open flame, but it's within the grill, and there's no hot charcoals or anything like that
falling around. No, I think that's good.
Yeah. Well, Dick, do you think did I pass the test?
You passed with frying colors.
Frying colors. This is a moody one. I love that moody Dan Luter's GizWiz letters chant. I should mention that it does take a special adapter to use the Blue Rhino. It's about $17 if you want to use the big liquid propane.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And now a letter from an actual listener with an actual opinion. This comes to us from Michael Gray. He says, I'm starting to blame you guys, but mostly Leo, for my lack of sleep. Did you read this one? Because it seems like we've gotten this before.
It doesn't. I mean, a lot of people have that same complaint.
This is common.
It doesn't sound familiar.
It's a common problem.
Yeah. Common thing.
Well, see, here's the deal. We now have video of the GizWiz.
Yes.
So he has started to watch the video netcasts, and he says, and I am liking them. The problem is the only time I get to watch them is at night when I go to bed. I drive a truck during the days, so I don't think it'd be a good idea to watch them while I'm at work.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, we'd agree, Mike. That leaves the nighttime to watch them. So I'm now up to about an hour a day of videos from the TWiT network. I guess I'm going to have to go to bed earlier so I get caught up on them. The Daily Giz Wiz puts me over the top. At least I have an iPod to watch them on since we have only one computer. It's hooked up to our TV. Hey, remember when I reviewed that Roku box, $99?
Yes.
You can watch the Giz Wiz on that. You can watch all of our video podcasts. And soon, really soon, like maybe even by now, live streaming on there, so you can watch us stream on the Roku box on your TV.
You know, someone sent me an email that Roku box will accept Ustream, and that's what they're doing.
Yep. And we are going to have an official MediaFly streaming channel any day now.
Oh, you know what? I think it started yesterday. I think John TWiT, is it TWiT John or John TWiT, sent me an email that it was up and running. All the live feeds from MediaFly.
I'm so excited.
That's great.
So, Mike, you're in trouble now. He says,
Mike, sell the truck. No, get a driver.
Get a driver, then you can watch TV the whole time.
Exactly.
He says, is there a 12-step program out there for getting unhooked from video podcasts? Mike, the truck driver, Tacoma, Washington. And as if you had it bad, Mike, I'm just seeing E10 in our chat room who watches as we do this live in India. Do you know what time it is in India right now, Dick DeBartolo?
5 in the morning?
3:32 a.m.
Oh, well, I would be up for another hour.
Yeah, E10. That's not even bedtime yet.
He's a devoted fan.
He may have
Does he
a
know
job.
that also plays back daily if he wants?
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. Look, this was always my my strategy, if you will, my goal, my aim, my mission was to make it as I always used to say in my speeches. All we want is to watch what we want, when we want it, where we want it, without any restrictions. And so I better live up to this. So what we do with all of our shows, we make it available in as many ways as possible so that it can fit into your life. You can watch it live. If it's easier, you can go to the webpage or watch it on your phone, soon on your Roku box. But you could also go to YouTube and watch it at any time, youtube.com/twit. The GizWiz is there. Most of our shows are there. You could also subscribe and put it on a downloadable device, Zune or an iPod or an iPhone, and watch at your convenience in line at the bank or wherever, you have a few minutes. So and we do audio as well as video. So, Mike, while you're driving, you can listen to the audio. You don't have to watch the video. I make sure all of our hosts are as ugly as possible, so there's no need to watch the video. I do everything I can to make you happy.
Wow.
We actually believe that, it's in our interest to make you, oddly enough, other national television networks who want to restrict how you can consume their shows.
It is a right, isn't
We
it?
think you should probably get to watch it whenever you want. I don't know. Call me crazy. Call me nuts. Go ahead.
Okay, crazy.
Crazy,
hey,
nuts.
Hey, crazy.
Hey, speaking of which, I forgot to do this yesterday. We have ads every day of the show this week.
What?
Yeah. From our friends at Citrix. Aren't they nice? See,
Excellent.
Citrix understands, sure, if convenience is important to you, you want to be able to watch the show whenever you want, and you probably don't want to have to fly somewhere to have a business meeting. So it's the same idea with GoToMeeting. You know about GoToMeeting? You've used GoToMeeting.
Love GoToMeeting.
I love GoToMeeting too. GoToMeeting from Citrix allows you to meet
Across
online.
continents.
Anywhere. You use GoToMeeting with Ludwig. On the GizWiz search page. This is the beauty of it. Look, we all have nowadays clients and customers all over the place. You can't afford to spend the time or money traveling every time you want to meet with them. So naturally, you're going to meet via phone. You're going to meet via conference call. The problem is those conference call meetings, those phone meetings are not nearly as compelling as an in-person meeting. That's where GoToMeeting makes such a big difference. You're on the phone with somebody, you say, look, I want to show you the slides. I got to see the website so I can visualize it. I need to see those spreadsheets, or would you like to see my drawings? You just go to GoToMeeting.com, enter the meeting ID, and boom, they're seeing your computer on their desktop, or vice versa. You can see what they're doing. You get complete control of it. You can chat, you can talk. There's built-in voice over the internet and teleconferencing for free. GoToMeeting is made to make your life better, to make it more efficient, make it more effective. We use it all the time, and I wish we could use it more, frankly. I wish everybody used GoToMeeting. That's why I tell everybody, get it now and try it free for 30 days. Go to GoToMeeting.com/DGW. GoToMeeting.com/DGW. Then, the time you save, you can watch more GizWiz episodes.
Excellent.
See, I think if Mike the truck driver would just use GoToMeeting instead of putting stuff in a truck and driving across the country. Exactly.
Show people the vegetables instead of driving them and delivering them.
Who needs to eat them? Just look at them. That's what I'm saying. Well, that's what we need. We need remote access for vegetables.
Yeah.
My son would like
the GoToMeeting diet.
It's called In-N-Out Burger.
you look at great food and you don't get to eat it.
When Henry goes, like, this is all Henry would eat. If he had the choice, he'd live at In-N-Out. And there's only one item at In-N-Out that has any vegetables. That's the burger with lettuce and tomato. And he takes it off. It's like, no vegetables for me. No, I want grease. I want salt. I want
he's
starch.
Very thin, right? He's very physical.
The guy's muscular. He's fit. I hate it.
Yeah.
I look at a burger, I gain weight. My friend, Mr. Dick DeBartolo, I'm done.
Yes.
I've spoken enough. Tomorrow, it's back to work for you. Our Wednesday episode of the Daily Giz Wiz. I'll see you then.
I'll be here.
DAILY. It's the Daily Giz Wiz. It's the Daily Giz Wiz. It's the Daily Giz Wiz.
It makes its own gravy.
Yeah.